Capricorn, thanks for joining me. Welcome to your reading. This is Jasmine with Divine Feminine Tarot, here to do your tarot reading. So, you guys have similar cards to Scorpio. It makes me wonder if you're dealing with the Scorpio. So, we have Clean It Up. We have Higher Power. And we have New Life. So, there's some kind of situation where you're going to need to make amends with someone. You're going to need you're healing, Capricorn. So I keep hearing Scorpio, so you very well could be dealing with a Scorpio. And I feel like what has happened between you guys could be a very divine counterpart union connection. And there's been maybe some missed opportunities between the two of you. Some I'm hearing arguments, some disagreements, someone being too afraid to take chances. Let me see what this higher power card is about. Four is about stability. So it's about gaining stability in your life. And then we have two, three. Okay. Interesting. This is exactly. I'm going to read this card to you guys right now. This is exactly what I was talking about. The connection you have with someone is a higher level of connection. And what I mean by higher level of connection is I mean that this is a spiritual connection. This is a connection that two spirit beings have on a higher level of consciousness. Now, in the 3D, it might not be working out because 3D aspects get in the situation, 3D aspects get involved, and it gets a little bit confusing. But when we move from the 3D aspects into the 5D, this is a connection with spirit that we have. It's also about realizing that we are more than just human beings. We're immortal beings. We're spiritual beings, right? We have a soul, and so when you start realizing that, I think you have this kind of clarity that comes in that says, okay, well, even if this person and I do not connect here on the 3D or do not make it here on the 3D, we have a connection. We have a building, building like interconnection on a higher level consciousness, right? So, let me put these all together. We're going to read this card. It is time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deeper meaning and spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connection and remain of your true nature. So to me, that says that even though this connection that you have with this person is very difficult, even though this connection you have with this person is very hard, when you're gonna have to come to the realization that you guys are bonded. You guys are in each other's lives for a very unique purpose, and there's no escaping that. So you're gonna have to try to figure out a way to kind of integrate that into your life and kind of make sure that you're okay with it. See it from a different angle and see it from a different aspect, okay? So, clean it up is about realizing about the baggages that you have brought into the connection yourself. And once you start realizing those baggages yourself, it makes it easier to transform the energy between you and this individual into something else, right? It makes it easier for you guys to heal the baggage that you brought, understand it, heal it, and release it so it's not much of a burden for you guys. So the best way I can describe this is, for example, let's say I'm with my divine counterpart pair and he we break up, we're not together. and all of a sudden I'm feeling abandoned. Um, and it's almost like I feel like I can't go on. I feel like I can't live without him. That is a past trauma. And I want to tell you why that's a past trauma, because it shouldn't matter. I should have enough self worth to not care whether someone leaves me or not. If I'm comfortable with who I am and I'm set in myself, whoever this person is, doesn't matter who they are. If they leave me, then so what? It's like, okay, they left. It's time to move on with my life. But if I'm feeling this deep sense of hurt, this deep sense of abandonment, where can I attribute those feelings to? And I look back at my past and I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. The person that I loved pretty much abandoned me, right? Treated me horribly, which would have been my mother. So, for example, let's say my mother treated me horribly. Well, that's where that abandonment is stemming from, is that level of abandonment I experienced as a child because somebody I loved tremendously left me. And then I didn't feel worthy enough of that person's love because they abandoned me. And I don't know why they abandoned me. And now my divine counterpart pair has abandoned me also. And that's what it feels like. So healing that is going to help you along your journey. Healing all those triggers, those wounds that you deal with involved with this person is going to help you come into either union or to evolve out and away from them. So we want to clean up the baggage, Capricorn, cleaning it up. And I almost said Scorpio again. I feel like you're really dealing with the Scorpio. Your number one priority is to spirit, connecting to spirit, um, reconnecting to spirit, getting involved with the higher power, and understanding that this partnership that you have with this other individual is a higher dimensional connection. Okay. Once you're able to reconnect with spirit, align yourself with spirit, align yourself with your mission, align yourself with your desires, your wants. I feel like this is going to lead you on to a new life. And we're going to take a look and see if it's going to be with this person. Okay. So we'll do a tarot reading. Some of these I'll have to clarify. I haven't had to clarify all of them, but some of these readings I've had to clarify. So what can we tell me about Capricorn's connection to this person? Knight of Cups. I'm hearing this is promised for you. This is like a promise. Like, this is fated. This is a fated connection, is what I was hearing. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. All right. Both water sign energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Cups, a love offer for Ten of Cups. Like I said, it's almost like headed towards union when you guys can finally figure it out after healing what needs to be healed between the two of you. Okay. Um, we're looking at eucalyptus and hawthorn. Balance. 55. Fives are about change. Major, major change. Are you being too cautious and careful about making the right decisions? So this card is like the leap of faith card. It is like the full card, taking that leap of faith, okay? So when the eucalyptus is upside down, it's speaking about you being too cautious, and that cautiousness leading you to make improper decisions because you're too afraid. So it's about fear holding you back and not taking that leap of faith, not having that spontaneity. Magic. This is about miracles. Oh my gosh. Connect with magic of your own senses, and power of nature. So this is about connecting to magic and believing in miracles and not being too rigid and taking chances and taking a leap of faith and trusting your intuition. Um, because there's going to be an offer for love. Knight of Cups, by a water sign, most likely. Ten of Cups, possibly. It's here. It's right before you. What other message do I have for Capricorn? Watching my puppy tear the plate. Yeah, there's some things that need to be healed because there's an Emperor in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's some blockages for this Emperor because there's stuff that needs to be healed, okay? All right, Capricorn, good luck. 1111, twin flames. Um, Good luck, you guys. I love you. Namaste. I will be doing actual twin flame readings for each zodiac soon. So keep an eye on the lookout for that. Make sure that the notification bell is ringing. Otherwise, you're not going to get the updates in time when I post the new videos. So with that, I will see you guys later.